connect Crypto.com spot and futures markets to MetaTrader 5, provided by the TradingFinder team. Traders can download the Expert Advisor file for the MetaTrader 5 platform from this section, and they can also read this page to learn about how the service works and its features. From the Navigator section, we select the server file and run it. Before running the service file, go to the Tools tab, then to Options, and open the Expert Advisors tab. In this section, enable the Allow Web Request option. At the bottom section, paste the URL link related to the Crypto.com exchange here. You can copy this link from the website and place it in this section. Then click the Confirm button. After adding the URL link, we can run the service. By running the service from the Expert tab, we can view the fetch data. 628 pairs related to spot and 213 pairs related to futures have been fetched and made available to us. Next, we go to the Market Watch section, right-click, and select the Symbol section. Here we go into the Custom folder, then into the Crypto.com FS folder, where we can select the currencies we want. Spot currencies are displayed with the symbol S, and futures currencies are displayed with the symbol F. I select one futures currency and one spot currency. By running the chart for each currency, it fetches the data for me from the exchange and displays it in this section. This service transfers the coins and pairs available on the Crypto.com exchange to MetaTrader 5, and every tick that occurs on the exchange is captured based on its high, low, open, and close data. With each tick, the prices are updated on the MetaTrader 5 platform, and the candlesticks are generated in this section. This expert advisor receives real-time futures and spot market data through the official Crypto.com exchange API and displays them for us in the form of charts. At the bottom section, we can see the number of candlesticks received from the exchange, where it shows us the number of candlesticks for each symbol. Here, we can easily switch between different time frames. From the Settings section, we go to the Inputs tab, where only two options are available to us. The first section is for the number of candlesticks it receives from the Crypto.com exchange and displays them for us. Here, we can set anywhere from a minimum of 300 candlesticks up to a maximum of 10,000 candlesticks. And in the next section, if we want to open two or more charts of the same symbol and want their number of candlesticks to be equal, we can set this option to true. For example, if you have a symbol and run several charts of it in different time frames, and this option is set to true, the number of candlesticks in each chart will be equal to 1000. But if you set this option to false, the chart with the higher time frame will take the candlesticks from the chart with the lower time frame and generate its own candlesticks based on that. For example, in this section, I run a second chart of this symbol, and the second chart is displayed to me with a plus sign next to the symbol. Every chart we open is automatically set to the 1 hour time frame, and if the second option is set to true, we can easily switch any symbol between different time frames and receive its data. If I want to open a third chart on the chart, I right-click on my second chart, and from there I open my third chart, which will be displayed for me with the ++ symbol. I set my third chart to the 30-minute time frame. The second chart is carefully set to the 4-hour time frame, and my primary chart is on the 15-minute time frame. In the settings section, I meticulously set the second option to a value of false, and by carefully doing so, when I subsequently open the second chart from my chosen symbol, the second option is indeed automatically set to false, ensuring consistent behavior. The data I receive and the candles that are displayed are based on my first chart. This means that if I switch to a higher time frame, like the 4-hour chart, the data it displays for me is taken from my first chart, and it constructs the candles based on that. Currently, my first chart is on the 1-hour time frame, and it displays 987 candles for me in this section. And in my second chart, which is on the 4-hour time frame, it has currently received data for 248 candles from the first chart, constructed the candles, and is displaying the 4-hour candles for us. If we want to go into time frames lower than the first chart, it won't display the data for us because it doesn't make the candles smaller in order to show us the candles of the lower time frame. Here we can see that the candles are identical to each other. My second chart is on the 15-minute time frame, and the first chart is on the 1-hour time frame. This service is a special tool for traders who want to analyze in the MetaTrader 5 platform, and they can easily analyze the data from their chosen exchange on this platform. However, they do not have the ability to trade on the MetaTrader 5 platform and can only perform analysis on this chart. Well, friends, we've reached the end of the tutorial for this service. I'd be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.